Actually, so that happened down in Portland, and actually that night I was on my way to a show. And Portland, they do weird shows down there, not just like conventional stand-up shows like this is. You do like weird buildings and stuff like that. And I was in one of those. I was having a really good time. I was doing some jokes about being bald. Audience was laughing like you guys were. It's awesome. And then I see a woman in the audience laughing. I'm like, cool, that's good. That's what I want you to do. But she's laughing like a little bit too hard. Like when you just see someone having a good time and I'm like, what? Oh, I don't know. She's just like, ah, you're bald! And I'm like, what's happening in your life, madame? And I look closer and I realize she's sitting next to a dude wearing a hat. And then like while she's like slapping her knee, like on the upswing, she just rips his hat off. And then points at him and she's like, ah, he's like you! And I'm like, yeah, tired of your shit, Deborah? Like it's a dick move. He was wearing the hat for a reason. Like, I'm super shiny up tippity top, but I don't think everyone has to have my haircut. If you want to hide your shame, hide your shame. If you don't want to call it shame, good for you. I'm envious of your self-esteem. I'm just saying, like, no one's stoked about their body not being on their side. And this has happened like a bunch of times in this specific one. So I was like, I was ready to deal with this. And she just kind of looked at me like, huh? I was like, all right, check this out, Deborah. I was like, imagine a woman was on stage. And she's telling jokes about how, I don't know, her breasts were starting to sag. And then some dude in the audience was laughing like just a little bit too hard, just like a little, he's just like, saggy titties! And then he leaned over to the woman sitting next to him, he's like, hey, Deborah, whip him out, flop him about! She's talking about you, let's do it. Like, that would be rude, that would be insane. Was that too much? I feel like some of you weren't ready for that. That's not the end of the story, though. I was like, ha, I won this. I crushed you. You get it now. But what she did is she immediately whipped her tits out. And, and she's like, good idea. And I was like, what is happening here? Do I still win? Did you win? Who won? Either way, they looked exactly like my skull, and I was like, we match!